the elected officials. They are arguing over your money. Someone just said it's you. Listen to me very carefully because what I am about to reveal to you is not insignificant. And if you turn away now, you risk missing a turning point that I have prepared for your life. Voices are pronouncing your name in rooms you have never entered. And decisions are being carefully weighed thanks to the grace I have granted you. This is neither imagination nor coincidence. It is a movement both spiritual and natural. Comment amen. When I say they are fighting for you, I mean there are forces contending for your future because you carry something rare within you. I have placed a calling in you that cannot remain hidden and is now drawing the attention of those who once ignored you. Some are attracted to the light you cast on their lives, others feel threatened by it, but all feel that you are destined for more. That is why you must stay with me until the end because what happens next will shape your next season. Someone just said, it's you. And that statement carries weight where you cannot yet see it. A door is under study for you. A position is being discussed. A partnership is being evaluated and your name has been mentioned. You did not campaign for this and you did not force it. But I have the favor to speak where you are not present. If this touches you, take a moment to like the video because your agreement with this truth matters more than you think. People are currently debating your value, evaluating your character, remembering your consistency, and observing how you handled silent battles. They remember your faithfulness, even when recognition was far from being met. They remember how you knew how to preserve your integrity when a compromise would have been easier. I was watching you too, and I was preparing the moment when your faithfulness would begin to speak louder than your struggles. Do not be surprised if there is tension surrounding your name. Every time I lift someone up, there is always movement around them. Some will plead in your favor because they will have seen your heart, while others will wonder if you are ready. But the mere fact that they are talking about you means that change has begun. You are no longer invisible. And the season of being ignored is coming to an end. You have felt pressure lately without fully understanding why. A stir has been felt within you, the feeling that something is about to change, and even moments where old fears have tried to resurface. This is because growth stretches you before settling you. I am increasing your capacity so that you can endure what is coming without succumbing under its weight. The one who said it was you did not say it lightly. This statement was formulated after observation, after comparison, and after reflection. While you prayed in private and endured in silence, I was organizing conversations in public. I made sure your name was remembered at the opportune moment, and I softened the hearts that doubted you. Comment 1212. This turning point carries blessings. But there is also a responsibility. Being chosen does not mean being comfortable. It means being trustworthy. I am calling you higher. Not to obtain favors, but to represent me with wisdom and humility. The struggle surrounding you is not just a matter of opportunities. It is about influence and impact. Part of the resistance you felt came from those who felt you were encroaching on territory they coveted. Do not be intimidated. I did not want your destiny to be stolen by another. And what I have entrusted to you cannot be stolen by comparison or jealousy. Stand firm, for I am your defender and your provider. Rumors of promotion, rumors of partnership, rumors of alignment are being whispered. You may not have heard them yet, but they are circulating. Your past obedience becomes your present testimony. What you took for a delay was actually a development. And what you called rejection was in fact protection against spaces that could not support your calling. I am teaching you that being chosen is not just about applause. It is about preparation. You have gone through days of loneliness that forged your character. You have uttered prayers that forged an inner strength in you. These hidden seasons are about to give way to a visible elevation. When people argue over your favor, it reveals your value in a way you never needed to claim out loud. You do not need to prove yourself aggressively or seek validation. Allow me to exonerate you. Allow me to position you. I will confirm it to you at the right time and in the right way. The reason this is so important is that this next step is going to trigger a series of events. A single decision in your favor can open an access you have been claiming for years. A simple conversation can change your financial stability. A single agreement can open doors for you and allow you to expand your vision and your field of action. I want you to understand that this attention is not by chance. It is a strategic alignment. I am weaving together timing, people, and circumstances so that when you take a step forward, it will be clear that it is my hand that led you there. You will not have to manipulate outcomes or beg for recognition. Stay humble while the discussions unfold. Continue to pray while the doors are being examined. Keep your feet on the ground even if your name is mentioned in rooms where you have never set foot. The higher you rise, the deeper your roots in me must go. It is you who held firm because you persevered when giving up seemed reasonable. It is you who are unique because you remained kind when bitterness knocked at your door. It is you because you trusted me in times when nothing made sense. This faith became your qualification. Even if some voices resist you, do not internalize their doubts. Their hesitation does not cancel my decision. I am able to override objections and open doors that no one can close. What I have written for you will not be erased by passing opposition. Do you know why everyone is talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave analysis technique, leaked by the CIA, is changing lives around the world. Backed by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps ordinary people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you see this, you are very lucky because the page risks disappearing soon. Click the link in the description and comments to discover the secret before it is deleted. Keep silent and protect your heart. This struggle about you is not intended to distract you, but to confirm that you have value. Continue to walk faithfully, continue to proclaim life, and continue to believe that I am at work far beyond what you can see. What you cannot yet see is how imminent the decision is. While you go about your daily business trying to stay the course and not expect too much, I am finalizing details that will change the course of your life. Conversations are coming to an end and the momentum is shifting in your favor. The tension you feel is not random. It is the pressure before the release. You must understand that if I allow people to argue over your place, it is because your presence is a game changer. You possess a discernment that dispels confusion. You embody a stability that calms chaos. You possess a wisdom that solves problems that others could not unravel. That is why your name continues to resurface even when you do not put it forward. Some of those who speak on your behalf do so discreetly. They defend your reputation in situations where assumptions could have harmed you. They remind others of your loyalty, your competence, your consistency, and your integrity. I surrounded you with benevolent people even when you felt alone. Do not let impatience sabotage what patience has built. The enemy would love for you to get frustrated and speak lightly before the final confirmation. Master your words and your attitude. The same grace that has carried you this far will carry you to the end. You have noticed that some people are suddenly treating you differently. Some are warmer, others more distant, and still others are observing you closely. This change is linked to what is unfolding behind the scenes. As altitude increases, the atmosphere begins to change even before announcements are made. Comment 3.3. If I am telling you this now, it is so that you do not lose heart when you are in the spotlight. You have grown accustomed to surviving in quiet corners. You have learned to serve faithfully without applause. But now you must prepare your heart to be seen without losing your humility. Someone said, "It's you," because they saw a fit between your skills and the need encountered. They recognized that your integration into the space was not due to chance, but indeed to a deliberate design. What they did not fully understand is that I had prepared you for this moment long before they even took an interest in you. Your past trials were training sessions for this present opportunity. There were periods when you felt sidelined and wondered if you had missed your chance. You wondered if others had overtaken you. Yet I was holding you back so that you would not enter before your strength was fully developed. I was refining your motives so that when you rise, pride does not hinder your progress. The fights surrounding you also reveal who truly supports you. Pay attention to those who celebrate discreetly and sincerely. Notice who rejoices without comparison. These are the ones who can accompany you in this new chapter of your life without resentment. There will always be voices that question your readiness. Do not be shaken by that. Even when I called the leaders of antiquity, there were skeptics who doubted them. What silenced the doubt was not the argument but the fruit. Over time, the results of your obedience will speak louder than any criticism. You might feel a mix of excitement and fear. That is normal when venturing into unknown territory. But I do not send you alone. My presence will ensure your stability. My wisdom will guide your responses. My protection will accompany your progress. This moment is not solely about promotion. It is about a purpose. I am placing you where your influence can heal, guide, build, and restore. You will have the opportunity to encourage those who are where you once were. Your testimony will become someone else's hope. Comment 777. Do not underestimate the care I have taken in the planning. If this had happened earlier, you might have been overwhelmed. If it had happened later, you might have become discouraged. Now is the meeting point between your preparation and the opportunity. This transition is accompanied by financial changes. There are relational alignments linked to this elevation. Doors will open simply because you knew how to stay faithful even when no one was watching. Your perseverance has created a space for abundance. Part of the battles you are fighting is of a spiritual nature. The enemy recognizes when destiny is about to be fulfilled. He tries to sow confusion, insecurity, and distraction. But I have already limited what can touch you. What attempts to delay you will only strengthen your resolve. You might notice old temptations resurfacing. You might feel prompted to make slight compromises to win their approval. Do not accept these shortcuts. What I offer you cannot be maintained by compromise. It must be based on integrity. Remember the nights when you cried in secret. Remember those mornings when you woke up tired but chose faith nonetheless. These were not wasted moments. They were seeds sown in invisible soil. The harvest is now beginning to break through the surface. You are not chosen because you are perfect. You are chosen because you are willing. You are willing to evolve, to learn, to repent, to serve. This posture allows you to remain aligned with my heart. When the final confirmation arrives, welcome it with gratitude and not with arrogance. Acknowledge me openly. Show others that your confidence rests on something deeper than mere talent. The more you honor me with your success, the more I can trust you. And what if a simple 7-second brain ritual could erase your debts and open the door to true abundance? A leaked CIA document revealed a simple 7-second method that is now helping ordinary people get out of debt and get rich. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this simple at-home practice transforms financial problems into a better quality of life. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. This change may also require you to leave your usual comfort zone. Advancement often demands a transition. You might grow beyond environments that once felt safe. Do not cling to what I am gently closing. Trust that what I open for you will suit you better than what you leave behind. There will be moments in your new space where you feel cramped. New expectations will test you. New responsibilities will put you to the test. But you are not underqualified. You are better prepared than you think. I am developing your discernment so that you know whom to trust. Not everyone who congratulates you necessarily shares your future aspirations. Be attentive to my voice. I will warn you if something feels off to me. The argument about you is temporary. The favor you enjoy is lasting. The opposition may make noise, but it cannot cancel my decree. I am settling you in a place that reflects both your fulfillment and my benevolence. As events unfold, keep your heart tender. Success must not harden you. Let compassion remain your strength. Let humility remain your veil. You are entering a period where your prayers begin to meet in reality. What you whispered with hope will become tangible in experience. Do not forget the one who supported you during the wait when the celebration surrounds you. I am proud of the way you persevered. I am pleased with the way you persevered. I am delighted to see you embrace what was destined for you. Conversations are coming to an end, and soon the argument about you will turn into confirmation. Those who once ignored you are now reconsidering their position. They are re-examining their past decisions and recognizing their errors in judgment. It is not because of your efforts that this change is occurring. It is by my hand. I am shifting the perception of things in your favor and allowing the truth concerning you to surface. You may have wondered why certain delays seemed pointless. You wondered why doors that seemed perfect suddenly slammed shut. What you did not see was that those doors would have limited you. I was protecting your expansion by depriving you of what would have kept you at a modest size. Now, the struggle you are facing also reveals your capabilities. You have evolved without even realizing it. Your patience has grown. Your wisdom has sharpened, and your resilience has strengthened thanks to disappointments you never spoke of openly. Comment 55,555. The affirmation that you are the ideal person resonates far beyond a simple conversation. It is spreading through networks and circles you don't even know exist. Some people recognize in silence that your presence would bring stability, creativity, and trust. I am helping to enhance your reputation through your integrity, not through loud noise. Do not let anxiety settle in as things unfold. Sometimes, when blessings approach, fear tries to convince you that you are not worthy. That voice is not mine. I qualified you through the process, not through perfection. You will also notice a separation during this season. Some people will distance themselves because your growth contrasts with their stagnation. Do not chase those who retreat. Bless them in silence and continue on your way. This higher level will require courage. You cannot lower yourself to make others comfortable. You cannot dim what I have illuminated within you. Walk in full confidence, knowing that I am the source of every gift and every open door. The fight surrounding you has brought awareness to your value. People now recognize that your disappearance would be a loss for them. This realization changes negotiations, conversations, and outcomes. What seemed uncertain is now a priority. I am teaching you that favor does not always manifest loudly at first. It often begins with a discreet influence. It all starts with a single voice pleading in your favor. Then it gathers support until the resistance weakens and the doors open. Comment 999. As this decision is finalized, be very attentive to your thoughts. Do not dwell on your old insecurities. Do not linger on your past failures. The person you were when struggling is not the same one standing here today. This promotion will come with responsibilities that will fill your schedule and test you. But I will also provide the resources necessary to meet the demand. I never promote without providing the means. Some of those who were once your competitors will become collaborators. My grace can transform rivalry into respect. When they see your consistency, they will recognize that your rise does not threaten them. It completes the global plan. Financial stability is also changing. This recognition is bringing forth new paths and new opportunities. What you once feared would never stabilize will begin to feel secure. You might still experience moments of doubt, especially during quiet hours. In those moments, remember the path I have walked with you. Remember the doors I opened before when everything seemed closed. Let history remind you of my faithfulness. The battle against you is turning to your advantage. The tension that once surrounded your name is turning into affirmation. What was once the subject of debate will soon be declared. I want you to remain tender during this season. Do not let yourself be hardened by the difficulties faced to get here. Let gratitude express itself naturally. Let humility anchor your heart. New relationships will be introduced to you. Some will serve as mentors. Some will partner with you. Some will simply bring sincere support and encouragement. Welcome them with discernment and openness. I'm also healing old disappointments as you move forward. The rejection that once hurt you will lose its power over you. You will see that it redirected you toward something much better. You are not betting on luck. You are putting yourself in a position of alignment. Every prayer, every tear, every act of obedience has been part of this path. Could a brain ritual revealed by the CIA be the fastest path to a life of luxury? Recently discovered CIA research has uncovered a powerful method using brainwaves that helps ordinary people attract wealth almost instantly. This 7-second at-home ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, allows people to move from debt to acquiring homes, cars, and dream trips. If you see this, you are lucky because this page might soon be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments to discover the secret before it disappears. The confirmation might arrive faster than expected. Be ready to say yes with confidence. Be ready to accept what you have only imagined. I am proud of the perseverance you showed when no one was applauding. I salute the discipline you demonstrated despite the temptation of shortcuts. This consistency is now becoming visible. Those arguing over your services are beginning to see the big picture. They recognize that your presence brings peace, order, and progress. You are not one option among many. You are the solution they were hoping to find. Continue to walk close to me. Do not let success create a distance between us. The closer you stay to my heart, the more secure your ascent will be. This is not the end of your development. It is the beginning of a larger mission. Your obedience will benefit a greater number of people. Your influence will impact more lives. You are closer now than you have ever been before. And the atmosphere around you is changing in ways both subtle and powerful. What seemed uncertain is beginning to clear up. The weight you carried in silence is being replaced by a quiet confidence. I am supporting you because the ground under your feet is shifting. Final discussions are underway to seal what has been falling into place for weeks. Some who hesitated are now convinced. Some who doubted you are now defending you. I am changing hearts in real time, softening resistance and strengthening support. The affirmation that you are the person being sought has moved from a suggestion to a conviction. It is no longer just an idea circulating in conversations. It is becoming the dominant conclusion. What was debated is now confirmed. Comment 010. You may notice an unusual calm washing over you. This peace is not a denial of pressure. It is the assurance that I remain in control. Even when certain details remain invisible, I am arranging them carefully. There were times when you thought your chance had passed. You saw others progress and wondered if your turn would ever come. Yet, I was combining circumstances that required patience, not haste. The dispute about you revealed something important. It demonstrated that your absence would be deeply felt. This realization changes the way people treat you. It changes how they value your contribution. Do not let pride creep into your heart as recognition grows. Remember who supported you when you felt invisible. Remember those who stood by you when critics tried to weaken you. You are about to exercise an influence that will require emotional maturity. Your words will carry more weight. Your decisions will have repercussions far beyond yourself. I wish to make you more aware so that you can handle this responsibly. Some people who previously seemed indifferent are now paying close attention. They see the favor upon you and want to understand it. Stay authentic. Preserve your authenticity. The blessing promised to you is not fragile. It does not depend on everyone's agreement. It depends on my approval, and that has already been established. Comment 1515. Confirmation will arrive clearly soon. It may come via a phone call, in a meeting, or through a direct conversation. When it happens, welcome it with steady gratitude. You will feel a mix of relief and eagerness. Relief because the waiting period is over. Eagerness because a new chapter begins. The struggle for you was never just about competition. It was about alignment. It was about placing the right person in the right position at the right time. You have been refined by difficulty. Your character was forged under pressure. This strength is now becoming visible to others. I'm also increasing your discernment. Not every opportunity that shines is necessarily meant for you. The one I have chosen will bring peace, not confusion. Adjustments might be necessary in your routine. New expectations will test you. But you are not stepping into something beyond your capabilities. Your growth was intentional. Every lesson, every correction, every delay contributed to forging the resilience you possess today. Nothing was wasted. Those who most fiercely opposed your advancement will soon recognize that they cannot prevent what I have decreed. Their resistance will fade as results follow. Stay close to me during this transition. Success can be a source of distraction if one is not careful. Focus on the source of your favor. This evolution will be accompanied by financial expansion. Stability where uncertainty reigned. Provision where there was once tension. I am not just lifting you externally, I am deepening you internally. Your humility will protect you as your visibility increases. The words spoken about you in private align with what I have declared about you in secret. Heaven and earth meet at this point. You are not an accident in this story. You are at the heart of the next step. That is why the dispute about you intensified before being resolved. Take a deep breath and release your anxiety. What is destined for you is falling into place. What tried to delay you is weakening. This next chapter will require courage, but it will also be a source of joy. Looking back, you will remember the struggle and understand how necessary it was. I am proud of the consistency you showed when giving up seemed easier. I honor the faith you kept despite the lack of evidence. The confirmation is near. The conversation is coming to an end. The decision is emerging clearly. Stand ready, not in fear but in faith. What I am doing in your life is unfolding exactly as it should. The struggle to know you has reached its final stage, where hesitation gives way to decision. Those who once opposed are beginning to unite. The uncertainty surrounding your name is clearing to make room for clarity. I work discreetly in places inaccessible to you, ensuring that what will be revealed is secure and will not easily come undone. You grew despite every delay, even when that growth was painful. You learned to keep your composure when answers did not come quickly. You learned to trust me even when results seemed beyond your control. This inner stability is what allows you to rise safely. Comment 1717. Is it truly possible that a 7-second ritual transforms financial difficulties into sudden prosperity? A leaked study funded by the CIA reveals a fast money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, this program reprograms your mind to attract money to you. People who once lived in precariousness are now leading ideal lives, with luxury homes, new vehicles, and the ability to travel. But this information might not stay online. Click the description and comments now before this content is permanently deleted. This season is different. It is not driven by impulse or emotion. It is guided by alignment and timing. When the final confirmation arrives, you will not feel rushed. You will feel right. I want you to prepare your heart for responsibility. Being that go-to person means others will look to you for direction. They will expect clarity and confidence from you. I am strengthening your wisdom so that you can lead without losing your compassion. You once feared that being chosen would isolate you. But this time, I am surrounding you with support. I am placing people by your side who celebrate your progress and do not contest it. You will not start this new chapter alone. The struggle for you has also revealed an unwavering loyalty. Those who spoke for you in your absence proved their sincerity. Honor these bonds. Cultivate these relationships with gratitude and care. Visible evidence of the turning tide will appear soon. Invitations that were stalled will now be processed. Conversations that ended in uncertainty will resume with renewed interest. What seemed blocked will begin to flow. Comment 1919. Do not forget the nights when you felt invisible. Do not forget those mornings when you persevered without applause. These memories will keep your feet on the ground as recognition grows. This elevation is not just a matter of position. It is about impact. I am placing you where your presence will solve problems and restore trust. You will bring stability where confusion reigned. You might still encounter moments of resistance. Not everyone adjusts quickly to change. But it is not for you to carry their adjustment. Focus on your task. The favor you enjoy is not fragile. It rests on my decision. Even if opinions fluctuate, my objective remains unchanged.